budget, you know how much you're going to produce, you can then look at your materials, direct labor, and budget those. And you budget them on two different planes. How much you need to purchase and how much you expect to use. Just as you may want to purchase, or you may want to produce more so that you're ready for the next period with finished goods, you may want to purchase extra materials so that you're ready for the next period with your raw materials. So materials purchases does not exactly match materials usage, because you want to potentially have raw material inventories that differ from finished good inventories. Your direct materials purchases will be reflected both in number of units you need to purchase and the dollar amount of those units, the expected dollar amount. You need to understand the purchases as part of the usage budget. And the purchases budget is a function of the materials required. Of course, you're going to need to purchase enough for everything you want to produce that period. But it will also be a function of what you expect and hope for in terms of an ending inventory for your materials. Whatever materials you already had in stock. So it's very similar to the production cycle, just done separately because it has separate criteria. And of course the purchase price. So here could be a purchases budget for Kerry. They require 3 pounds of materials for every item produced. So in May we said they're going to produce 28,000 units of production. They require 3 pounds per unit, so that's 84. In April it was 22.5, I believe. That's times 3 to get 67.5. Plus there's some level of desired ending inventory. Not exactly equal to 3 times the production inventory. In fact, it's unrelated. It's how much inventory you think you want to have in hand of your direct materials. And then you would subtract out the beginning inventory. And that tells you how much you need to purchase in that period, multiplied by your expected price per pound for the materials, and you see there's some inflation effect here. Okay, so the process for direct materials is very similar to the process for the finished goods, but the numbers don't necessarily need to match up. The usage budget is how much direct materials you actually will be using that period. It starts with the calculation of, you know you're going to produce 22,500 units in April times 3 pounds per unit, so you need 67,500. And then you work your way down. And it gives you a cost for the amount that you're going to use. And this relates right to what we did in Chapter 17, how you calculate these costs. I'm not going to go into it here. So that's direct materials. Direct labor.